Greetings, Navyzen! Join the Navy to see the world. That is a slogan you will hear of the Navy. And it is not a mere slogan, as our headline news will talk about yet another appreciation from the United Nations for the Indonesian Navy Maritime Task Force Garuda Contingen 28 and Unifil in Lebanon. With me, Surgeon Maria, this is Navy Weekly News brought specially for you. Commemorating the sea battle, the Indonesian Navy celebrated Dharma Samudera Day by strewing flowers, led by Chief of Indonesian Navy Admiral Muhammad Ali at the Port of Military Sea Lift Command, North Jakarta. The Indonesian Navy paid tribute to the hero who had struggled in battle, which peaked on January 15, 1962 as the Day of Dharma Samudera. The commemoration of Dharma Samudera Day 2023 was conducted with flower strewing ceremony on board Indonesian warship KRI Banda Aceh, led by the Chief of Indonesian Navy Admiral Muhammad Ali at the Port of Military Sea Lift Command, North Jakarta. The ceremony, attended by the Indonesian Navy flag officers, was also attended by the maritime elements and Saka Bahari Scout, which was marked with the reading of the history of the Battle of the Sea, salute to the deceased hero, moment of silence, and strewing flowers at sea. Science and technology holds important role for human development. The Chief of Indonesian Navy, Admiral Muhammad Ali, also stated that the Staff and Command College would help develop the mindset in an officer's career path into a more global, holistic, integrative, and had the vision to conquer the challenges ahead. This was mentioned by the Chief of Navy, Admiral Muhammad Ali, when he officially opened the 61st batch of Naval Staff and Command College's regular class year 2023 at Yos Sudarso Auditorium, Naval Staff and Command College, Cipulir, South Jakarta. This event was marked by the stating of the official opening remarks, embedding of student marks to 5 representative students by the Chief. A number of messages was delivered in the Chief's remarks towards 117 field officers of Army, Navy, and Air Force branch, along with the Indonesian National Police and foreign student officers, who are going to undergo the study for approximately 10 months.
How long you spend in Pusbasahan Camp?
Saya belajar selama 1 tahun.
1 tahun?
Yeah.
Send my best regard to
Terima kasih Bapak.
Aaron Bang.
Ya, terima kasih Bapak.
My best friend also.
Ya.
This is from Saudi Arabia. Ahlan wa sahlan. How are you? Good?
I'm great.
What do you think about Indonesia? Indonesian weather especially?
It's great and raining.
Huh?
Rain, there is a lot of rain.
A lot of rain. What is your specialized?
I said I'm anti-submarine warfare.
Anti-submarine? No. Wow. I'm submariner.
Yeah, I know.
Human puppet show Pendowo Boyong was the idea pioneered by Commander of the Indonesian Armed Forces, Admiral Yudo Margono, when he still held the position of the Chief of Indonesian Navy, telling about the destruction of Purat with the victory of Barata Yuda War on Pandawa side, which was marked with the carrying of Pandawa knights back to Hastinapura, which was previously ruled by Kurawa. Commander of Indonesian Armed Forces also played a role in the show as the main talent, with Head of Indonesian National Police, Police General Listio Sigit Prabowo played the role of Prabu Puntadeo, with Chief of Indonesian Navy, Admiral Muhammad Ali as Batara Baruna, Chief of Indonesian Army, General Dudung Abdurrahman as Batara Guru, Chief of Indonesian Air Force, Marshal Fajar Prasetyo as Resi Abiyasa, and Chairwoman of Dharma Pertiwi, Madam Vero Yudo Margono as Dewi Nagagini. A number of Indonesian Navy flag officers and renowned actors also participated in the show, such as Choki Sitohang, Putri Khairunisa, Marcella Zalianti, comedian Kirun, Marwoto, and Nunung at Taman Ismail Marzuki, Jakarta. Military observer Koni Rahakundini Bakri also jazzed up this spectacular show.
Kita bersama-sama juga akan melestarikan budaya asli Indonesia, yaitu budaya atau kesenian wayang yang merupakan kesenian asli Indonesia. Sehingga dengan pagelaran ini, harapan kita semuanya, seluruh masyarakat Indonesia dapat menonton, dapat terhibur, juga dapat ikut melestarikan budaya asli Indonesia, yaitu wayang orang.
Mudah-mudahan sinergitas TNI Polri ini betul-betul bisa semakin memperkokoh program-program, kebijakan-kebijakan dari negara, dari pemerintah dalam rangka mengawal, mendukung, dan menyejahterakan serta membangun Indonesia menjadi lebih baik dan lebih sejahtera.
Untuk itu kita juga mengadakan pagelaran ini Selain dalam rangka memperingati Hari Dharma Samudera, kita juga menunjukkan bahwa perjuangan itu harus diteruskan. Bentuknya seperti apa? Salah satunya bisa dengan melestarikan budaya dan pelajari kepemimpinan dari para tokoh pewayangan yang bisa diterapkan pada prajurit TNI Angkatan Laut.
The epic cultural art which awed the audience received appreciation from MURI. MURI record for the pioneer and lead role of the puppet show, The Colossal War Pendowo Boyong, to the commander of the armed forces, Admiral Yudo Margono, and the second MURI record was bestowed to the Indonesian Navy to have held the puppet show Pendowo Boyong.
Penyelenggara wayang Pendowo Boyong dengan pemeran utama Panglima TNI dianugerahkan kepada TNI Angkatan Laut.
Baik, kita saksikan Mas Bambang.
Pendowo Boyong Human Puppet Show also received appreciation from the UNESCO, which was handed over by the chairwoman of UNESCO Asia Pacific region, Christina Kojokaru. Indonesian warship KRI Frans Kaisiepo joined in the Maritime Task Force Garuda Contingen 28 and Unifil, led by Commander John David Nalasakti Sondak, welcomed the Contingen-owned equipment inspection team to check on the ship, heli, and crew as according to the United Nations standard at Beirut Port, Lebanon. The Contingen-owned equipment inspection team consisted of Chief of Contingen-owned Equipment Unit Mrs. Mona Manulescu, Maritime Operations Staff Officer Tanso Lieutenant Commander Kem Gaglayan, Medical Officer Lieutenant Commander Dery Bakti, and Hygiene Officer Lieutenant Dega Widyarta inspected on self-sustainment requirement, operational requirement, medical requirement, and qualification and competence of the involved crew. By thoroughly reviewed every part of the ship, starting from the starboard, Battle Information Center, kitchen, health unit, laundry room, machine room and workshop, recreation room, and long room. Additionally, the Contingen-owned equipment inspection team also got to enjoy lunch with the officers at the long room. The inspection result announced by the Chief of Contingen-owned Equipment Unit stated that KRI Frans Kaisiepo, Helipanther HS-1306, and the crew had met the standards set by the United Nations. Furthermore, Mrs. Manulescu also admired the ship's hygiene and capability to carry out the task, similar to the performance of a new ship. Two elements of Sea Battle Task Force 2nd Fleet Command held L3 level exercise at AMBALAT waters at the Indonesia-Malaysia border. Both elements were KRI Mandau, commanded by Commander Reza Akwandi, and KRI Kris, commanded by Commander Eko Budi Prabowo. This joint exercise embodied the role of Indonesian Navy in maintaining state sovereignty at the border, as well as increasing the preparedness and alertness of the Navy soldiers in executing operations. And that is our Navy Weekly News this week. Don't forget to keep up with our Navy news in Bahasa by subscribing to our channel on YouTube. And don't forget to turn on the notification to get notified for more updates. Follow us on our social media on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and keep on supporting us to serve the best for our nation. Jalesvevajayamahe. The glory is at the sea. I'm Surgeon Maria, and we're looking forward to seeing you again next week.